All right, guys, welcome back to Drive It Out. My name is Adam, and we are at the 2020 KC International Auto Show, and I have here behind me, all new for 2020, the Cadillac XT6 SUV. This is very cool. It is powered by a 3.6 liter V6 with 310 horsepower. Let's check this thing out. Now, with this being new to the lineup, it actually kind of has its own unique look. Now, this is a step below the Escalade, so it's not gonna be big like the Escalade. It is definitely a little smaller, but still looks very stout, very cool. You have this grille up here that is you kind of recognize from most of the Cadillacs, but I like what they've done with the more slimmed out headlights here, LED, and you're gonna have the LED right here. Cadillac's known for those tall, long LED lights on front and back, very cool. And they've kind of done a minimalist thing here with the fender wells on this, and I actually think it smoothed things out and looks pretty cool. This is very much a sign of a luxury car. This is very popular along the waistline of the car. You start at the end of the headlight, and this line comes all the way back and goes almost the entire length of the vehicle. This is very popular with SUVs these days that make them look a little bit more sporty. The gloss black trim, it's not too much, just a little bit here. I actually like it. Nice clean side. If you come along around here back with me, that line that I was talking about actually fades out right here at the end at the taillight. And then you'll see you kind of get a new one that starts right here and goes into the taillights and extends it back here. So if you come around back, you'll see what they've done with the back here to kind of give it that sporty look. They brought this spoiler out here again, small touches of the gloss black, and you've got the really cool LED taillights here that both go up and down the side of the car and to the inside here just a little bit. Very cool, very classy looking dual exhaust back here. And there's actually quite a bit of room in here. So you've got the automatic opening and closing rear hatch. And then you also have, when you want to put the third row down, it is all push button to put the third row down. And you have the cubby hole back here to put more things. So very, very cool. Not a ton of storage space if you have the third row up, but if you put the third row down, you definitely have a lot of storage space. And you can put the second row down too for even more room. So as you come alongside here, we'll go to the inside of the car. This one has an all black leather interior, and it actually looks really, really nice. They've got some subtle touches of some different materials in here, but they didn't go crazy. So you have this interesting bronze color trim piece right here, which is really unique. You got the Bose sound system, and you've got some silver trim around some of those pieces, which is interesting. But I like what they've done in here. You have the nice display here in the middle, and it looks a lot different than the Cadillac Q system of old, and the way that they've brought it up here into the dash and integrated it with the dash all the way across now. I definitely think it looks good. But you've got cool analog displays here on your speedometer with your speedometer and your tachometer. But you also have a really nice digital display inside as well. And the steering wheel actually is really cool. This is where it brings in that trim from the doors here to your steering wheel. And something I like about the controls here on this Cadillac is the steering wheel controls. Anytime you put these toggle switches here that feel good to the touch, you can do things, control things while you're still focusing outside. You don't just have a bunch of flat buttons where you have to look down at your hands. I think the whole point of a steering wheel control should be to have it easy where you can keep your hands on the wheel and not even have to look down. So they've done a good job with that. The center stack here is very cool. You've got a pretty big console here in the center. You got a little shifter here with a little bit more gloss black right here, but very, very cool. And you know what? This thing has paddle shifters, which I think is pretty unique for an SUV this size, but very cool. Interesting to see this new model from Cadillac. I think it's very cool, and I think it'll sell well for people who need something bigger than the smaller Cadillac SUVs, but don't want to go all the way to the Escalade. This is a great idea. So if you like car reviews like this, on cars like this, please hit the subscribe button right here below the video. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you for joining me for this review, and I will see you next time.